Hi students, good morning. Good morning to all of you. So in this class we are going to discuss about the fourth unit that is belt drives, gate drives and governors. But today our topic name is velocity ratio of belt drive. So today we are going to discuss about the only velocity ratio of belt drive derivation. So this is unit 4 class 2. So let us start. So velocity ratio of the belt drive. So first of all, what is velocity ratio or how can we define velocity ratio? So here we have a definition for that. So it is the ratio between the velocity of the follower or driven pulley to the velocity of the driver pulley. Once again listen. So how can we define the velocity ratio means it is the ratio between the velocity of the follower to the velocity of the driven driver pulley. So mathematically it expressed as follows. Velocity ratio is denoted by VR. So it is that is equal to speed of the driven shaft or driven pulley divided by speed of driver pulley, that is equal to n2 by n1 is equal to d1 by d2. So, or we can define in other ways, that is the velocity ratio of belt drive we can define in other way. Define velocity ratio. So how can we define means, so it is the ratio of the speed of the follower or a driven pulley to the speed of the driver pulley. Once again listen, how can we define the velocity ratio? It is the ratio of the speed of the follower to the speed of the driver pulley. Okay, speed of the follower pulley to speed of the driver pulley. Mathematically it expressed as follows. So velocity ratio is equal to speed of follower pulley or driven pulley divided by speed of driver pulley. So after solving the derivation, we get the equation like this: n2 by n1 is equal to d1 by d2. So let us start derivation. So velocity ratio of belt drive derivation. So this is a open belt drive figure for solving the derivation. So this is a driver pulley and this one is driven pulley. So diameter of the driver pulley is d1 and speed of the driver pulley is dn1 and linear velocity of the belt is equal to v1, and here d2 is nothing but what, diameter of the driven pulley or follower pulley, and where n2 is equal to what, speed of the follower pulley or driven pulley. Here v2 is nothing but what, linear velocity of the belt. Actually whenever the belt passes over these two pulleys, it having angular velocity. So we can convert linear velocity also, that is v2, the v2 for follower pulley, v1 for driver pulley. So this is a diagram. Let us start derivation. So here let d1 is equal to diameter of the driver pulley. See here d1 is nothing but what, diameter of the driver pulley, and d2 is nothing but what, diameter of the driven pulley, and n1 is equal to what, n1 is nothing but speed of the driver pulley in rpm, revolution per minute, where n2 is equal to what, n2 is nothing but speed of the follower pulley or driven pulley in rpm, so revolution per minute. And these are the notations. Next so here once again observe the diagram. So whenever the belt passes over the driver pulley and driven pulley, so lower side belt will be in tight position, upper side belt will be in slack position, means that will be in loose position. Okay, see here once again observe this one. Length of the belt that passes over the driver pulley in 1 minute, that is equal to 2 pi r1 into n1. So 2 pi r1 nothing but what, circumference of the circle, that is circumference of the circle. So here n1 is nothing but what, number of revolutions made by the driver pulley. So if we multiply the circumference of the driver pulley and number of revolution, we get the length of the belt that passes over the driver pulley in 1 minute. In 1 minute. So we can write this equation as pi into 2r1 into n1. So here 2r1 is nothing but 2r is equal to r plus r. R plus R is nothing but diameter, that is equal to diameter. 2R is equal to diameter. So here finally 2R1 is nothing but D1. So we can substitute in place of 2R1 we can substitute D1. So pi D1 N1. So next length of the belt that passes over the follower pulley in 1 minute, that is equal to 2 pi R2 into N2. So 2 pi R2 is nothing but what? This is the circumference of the driven pulley. Circumference of the driven pulley. If the driven pulley makes one revolution, means that is one circumference. So that is 2 pi r. So here notation 2 is indicates driven pulley, that is second pulley. So 2 pi r into n2, where n2 is nothing but what? Number of revolutions made by the follower pulley or a driven pulley. So finally we can write it as pi into 2r2 into n2. So here 2r2 is nothing but r plus r, that means radius plus radius, that is equal to diameter. So in place of 2r2 we can substitute d2. So pi d2 n2. So finally the length of the belt that passes over the follower pulley in 1 minute is equal to pi d2 n2. Pi d2 n2. So this one is equation number 1. This one is equation number 2. See, here we have a one condition, that is the length of the belt that passes over the driver pulley in 1 minute, that should be equal to the length of the belt that passes over the follower pulley in 1 minute. Okay, so therefore according to this we can write it as pi d1 n1 is equal to pi d2 n2. So here pi gets cancelled. So finally we have the relation d1 into n1 is equal to d2 n2. So from this relation we can write the velocity ratio of the belt drive. Velocity ratio of the belt drive is equal to n2 by n1 is equal to d1 by d2. That is n2 is nothing but what? Speed of the driven pulley. N1 is nothing but what? Speed of driver pulley. Okay. Therefore n2 by n1 is equal to d1 by d2. This is the velocity ratio formula. See here, once again observe this. Velocity ratio is equal to n2 by n1 is equal to d1 by d2. Here n is means speed of the follower pulley or driver pulley, whatever it is, speed inversely proportional to diameter. Means if the speed of the pulley increases, diameter decreases. If the diameter increases, speed decreases. Speed decreases. So this is a relation. I hope you understand. If we consider the thickness of the belt, so we can write the velocity ratio formula n2 by n1 is equal to d1 plus d. Thickness will be added. Thickness will be added. So therefore, finally velocity ratio when we consider the thickness of the belt, n2 by n1 is equal to d1 plus t divided by d2 plus t. Thank you. I hope you understand. So here we have some note points. So they are peripheral velocity or linear velocity of the, actually whenever the belt passes over the two pulleys, it having angular velocity. So that angular velocity we can convert into linear velocity. So that linear velocity of the belt driver pulley is equal to v1 is equal to pi d1 n1 by 60 meter per second, and the linear velocity of the belt of the follower pulley v2 is equal to pi d2 n2 by 60. So these two formulas are very important for solving the problems. Thank you so much.